Hi, brethren. I'm just gonna do a nice little update. With this transition phase going for more of a traditional way of living, I guess, more simplified. It also involves the wardrobe. Okay, it's not just how you eat or a project that you work on. It's also the wardrobe. And so this wardrobe that you're looking, this is my wardrobe. Okay, it's very simple, as you can see. It's fairly well organized, but a lot of the stuff I used to have here, I don't have anymore. I used to have a lot more dress shirts and a whole bunch more suits, and I've whittled that down to, I want to say it's like maybe 5 or 6. So yeah, and then of course you get like a little bag of like accessories for like vests and whatnot. Depending on how things go, that might or may not stick around. But let's see. But these are the suits right here. You can see I got a couple of. There's a jacket. There's a long coat. I don't know how much longer I'll hold on to the jacket. But the other thing is. Check this out. These are natural wood hangers right here. Okay, as you see, I'm basically phasing these basic cheap plastic industrial American disposable hangers, really, and I'm fusing them with these. Okay, the neat thing is when you switch out your wardrobe, you're really just getting clothes that they can go on a hanger, but you can also fold them up and you'll be fine. It won't even matter that much. Okay. The neat thing was with wool and felt, it doesn't tend to crease up too easily or for very long. So the moment you put it on, all of a sudden the folds and the wrinkles really start coming out, and it just smooths over itself. This is one vest that I got. I don't know what to make of these little strange looking tabs, but it's okay. I mean, it in autumn this is actually quite comfortable. And there's this one, you can't tell from here, but this is a dark, actually, yeah, this is dark blue. You can kind of see it from an angle. And then this is the black one. You can kind of see it. But and of course, here's my the Jarl's coat. I've worn this a number of times. It's actually one of my favorite coats. My under tunic, the outer tunic, and that sort of thing. I'm actually looking for a taker for this jacket right here because this doesn't close up, and I'm actually kind of bummed out about that. So this is like an open jacket. We might just give that away today, in fact. And then of course, just some basic shirts. Okay, believe it or not, I actually do wear these shirts. You can wear them with jeans or with shorts, and it just blends in really well. Here's one I got here. By the way, in case you're curious, I got each one of these hangers is basically handmade, and you can see it's all natural wood here. This is these are from primitive tribal craft based out of Israel, but I got them through Etsy, so you can look them up on Facebook for primitive tribal craft or Etsy, and just look up natural wood hangers. This is olive wood. When it came in, I was really blown away. It was really nice. It has a nice aroma to it. You can kind of smell faintly some of the olive. But yeah, now here's now we're going into more of the dress shirts, and I only got like maybe 2, 3, 4. I got like 5 and 6. I might actually do away with another one of these two. So as you see, like I'm basically phasing out a lot of the so-called modern amenities when it comes to the wardrobe. I'm just getting more traditional stuff that you can wear anytime, anywhere, any place. This is what came today. You can still see the folds along here. This is like a nice quasi-thick muslin, I guess. And there's some of their folds right there. This is really, I was amazed. This is good. You can just basically wear this right over top of a pair of jeans or a pair of shorts. You're out in the field. you're working your harvest, this is a great shirt to have. Even just lumbering around town, walking around, it's a fairly comfortable shirt. Might actually get a few more of these. The other thing is, with every new clothing item, like it could be a shirt or a pair of pants or even a coat, even a vest, I get rid of 3 to 5 of my old wardrobe. So that really shrinks down this wardrobe a whole lot. I'm actually down to slightly less than half of what I was a year ago. I used to have like an overflow that's now that's over in the next room over, and that's actually now my brother has a full wardrobe to himself because I just consolidated over here, and I've been getting rid of that stuff. So that should kind of give a little bit of clarity on how this transition has worked for me. Maybe it can work for you the same way, but we're looking to basically start doing away with everything that's a lot of high-end nonsense. Okay, this shirt is not a bad shirt. I actually kind of like this. It's got a two-tone, it's got the French cuff, but the problem is, with most dress shirts, you always have to starch them, and that's a complication that I don't need. That's and ironically, I got most of my dress shirts for really great bargains. I'm a bargain hunter by nature, so like this shirt here was only like $9.99 or something like that on eBay, and it's been good to me. But now I'm looking at saying goodbye to it, and this shirt will probably be next on the hacking list. I mean, I could wear this anywhere, but usually I just wear this when I get my haircuts. So this is like my haircut shirt. But this could be next on the chopping block. I've just gotten rid of like 3 or 4 clothing articles about 5 minutes ago. So this should hopefully kind of show you where this could work with your transition. One of my vices is the smaller, finer details. I'm a tie hound. I love neckties, but I only have like 3 or 4 suits, so these are going to start going. And I give these away freely. I don't sell them. I don't like the whole idea of doing something for that kind of a profit. Excuse me. And that's a whole nother story I'll go into in another episode. But this is it right here. Hope this has kind of helped to kind of open you up a little bit more to what I'm like of where I'm at with my walk. A lot of these dress shirts are going to be gone. I'm probably holding on to maybe just 2 or 3, if even that, because I got a couple of weddings to attend. No, not my own. Of course, from time to time I may have to go to a formality that will require a suit and a tie. So I'd rather not do those things, but at least the formalities. But whatever. But this is the transition. As you can see, it's happening. You can't just talk about it, people. You see all these groups on Facebook and MySpace, if you still have one of those accounts, and people just talk about it. But when it comes down to actually doing it, there's like little of you just basically hear crickets chirping. I don't like that. I don't do that. I actually live it. You have to live this transition if you're for real about doing this Celtic, Nordic, Viking transition. You have to be for real about it. You can't just talk about it. Otherwise, it's just phony. I believe in it. I live it. I live it every day. And I'm making my transition. I mean, I've been at this for about a year or 2 now. It's been had some highs and lows, but I'm still coming out of this a champ. So, a lot of this stuff is probably going to go bye-bye before the end of this year. So we're still doing it, and we're still making headway. And this was the beginning of my my transition right here. This will probably be more of a strictly formal thing. It's kind of my old Lord of the Rings days, which I'm an avid fan of. So, but again, here's where I'm at on the transition. Let me know where you're at on yours, and we got to put this thing together. Let's set this up and really, really do this. All right. Just be sure it's something that your ancestors would be proud of you. Okay, that you put your name to something that that you can be proud of, that you can stand up before the world and say, yes, I did it. I will see you next time. Skull.